Hey, my name is Aidan Tate. I've been serving with the Friendship Kids for about 2 to 3 years with the elementary school boys. I have been around the Word, I've been around the Bible, I've been in the church since I was born. My dad has been in ministry my whole life. I accepted Christ at about age 7, but it really took until moving from Missouri to a random place called Lugoff, South Carolina, to realize that where we grow the most is outside of our comfort zone, and He will use us there. And that's where I'm at right now, because God has just pushed me. He's grown me, and I've grown in more ways than I could have imagined before I moved here. So my life has really become more oriented around just serving the Lord and being representative of Him everywhere that I go.
When Aidan started out in the children's ministry, he was working in the sound booth, and I just saw leadership quality in him, and he saw the opportunity, and so he is now a small group leader. With our new renovation, small group leaders like Aidan are able to have deeper gospel-centered conversations.
I think one thing I've learned serving with these kids is that God can use me even when I'm not perfect. Just like we've talked about with church, with Paul or Stephen, any of these people, that they're all messed up too, and yet God uses them in incredible ways, and He can do the same with me. So even when I'm like messed up in all these ways, sometimes what it takes is for these kids to see someone like them. Maybe I can just be an example to them. But God has just shown me, like, He'll use me in my sin. Even when I'm still messed up, He can still use me to serve and help other people,
We appreciate the time and the commitment that He's made to be here every Sunday and pour into these kids. We can tell that He's really putting a lot into them. Cooper's getting a lot out of every Sunday. He said to us the other day that we were talking about something after church, and he said, well, they couldn't explain it. It's because it's Aidan.
I see Aidan step up every week in youth. He leads by example. The younger kids are always looking to him, whether he knows it or not, but he's continuing to lead them in the right direction and just lead by example every week, and I'm very thankful for that.
What we teach them now makes the biggest difference because it sends them out with the gospel. If you're thinking about serving in the kids ministry here, just give it to God. Give God this little piece and see what He does with it, because I promise you, if you give God something, He will turn it into like a lot.